Hey everybody, I am so excited to be doing a spring makeup look for y'all. I am so excited about the spring season. I just got my hair done. It's a little bit blonder, or a whole lot blonder. Thank you to Noelle Burns. She's wonderful. I was trying to think of what kind of spring look to do for you guys, and I watch a lot of YouTube tutorials. I love Jeffree Star, James Charles, and I really love NikkiTutorials too. Well, I was watching one of her videos and she did like a flashback to one of her older ones, and it's a mermaid look inspired by Gigi Hadid, a very famous model. The look features purples, blues, pinks, and I love those colors. Winter is over, almost, and I am ready to bring in the warmer weather. I'm wearing my spring colors. I just got these earrings from Forever 21, and after I'm done filming this video, I am going to do a spring fashion haul for y'all, which is basically like I bought some spring clothes and I'm gonna show you what I got and why I'm inspired by it. I already put on my base, so I have foundation, concealer, my eyebrows done, my contour done, because that takes up a lot of time and I wanted to make this quick. So anyways, let's get to it. So before we get into the shadows, the fun stuff, we have to remember to prime our lid. It creates a sticky surface basically for our eyeshadow to adhere to. So it's gonna last longer and the colors are gonna be more vibrant. So I'm gonna use my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot. It is a eyelid primer, and you can also use it as a shadow because they all have pigment to them. Because I am using the purples and the pinks and all that for this look, I'm gonna use the slightly pink one. So anyways, this is in Painterly. And wherever I plan on putting shadow is where I'm gonna put this paint pot. So I'm gonna bring it up onto my brow bone just a little bit because I want everything to take the exact same. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Make sure you blend it in really well. You want it to be an even distribution all over the eyelid, so that way your shadows blend as seamlessly as possible. So now that we've got our eyelids primed, we're gonna start picking out some colors. But before I do that, I wanna show you this awesome new palette I got. A very dear friend of mine, Miss Chloe. She was so sweet. She got me a gift card to Ulta for Christmas. So I was able to go onto Ulta.com and order some stuff. She is the best. I came across this palette. I was searching for palettes with awesome, vivid colors for spring because I just really am all about colors this year. So I found this one. This is the box. It says The Zulu by Juvia's. It's super cool. It reflects, and this is the palette, so it's pretty big. This thing was, I think it was only $20, and for $20 you get 9 colors, and these things are huge. Okay, so you really get the most of your money. I wanted to save this palette for when I did the video for y'all, so I am going to swatch them now. So right here we've got like an orange one. I'm all about orange, you can tell from my nails. But this is a really pretty matte, and you guys look, it is so vivid. Real quick, I'm just gonna go and swatch all of these for y'all. So although I love NikkiTutorials, she can just do amazing things with her eyes. I actually have not watched the tutorial for the look I'm about to do. It was from a while back, 2 years ago. I have it up here. I just have it frozen at the very beginning to show basically a close-up of her face so I can see the colors she used. So I have no idea what palette she used, but I looked in my new palette that I got, and I think I'm gonna be able to make the colors work. So we'll see how close I get to copying her look. I just swatched all of these for y'all, and this is what they look like. So we've got an orange, a yellow, a rusty brown, kind of like an emerald teal color, and then a lime green, turquoise, and a rosy pink that are all metallic. And then we've got another matte hot pink and another matte purple. So I think these are gonna look awesome. If y'all like what I do today and you're really inspired by spring 2, go over to Ulta. Like I said, this palette was only $20, I'm pretty sure, and you cannot beat it for that pigmentation. I'm super impressed, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. So when I got the palette, I also, even though I have so many, you guys, I really wanted to find some brushes. I have a lot, like a lot, but you have to remember I need brushes for me and I need brushes for my clients. So although I clean them every time, you really can't have too many. You can order from the brand Morphe from Ulta. They carry Morphe there. Morphe is a great company. They're pretty cheap. If you want to go on, you can type in morphe.com, or you can go onto Ulta's website and they will have the Morphe brand on there. They don't have everything that Morphe has to offer, but they have a lot of it. I got a couple of blending brushes. This one is the M433 brush. You can see it's kind of just fluffy on the end. It's a little bit smaller. And then I got the M441. So these are really close together, but this one is bigger than the other and it's more spread out. I'm gonna use these in my brand new shadows. Hopefully it doesn't stain my brushes. We'll see. It's okay if it does. I like to start in the crease. Typically, it depends on the look. There's a lot going on, and we're actually going to be putting some shadows underneath our eyes too. If you've never tried that, it can really make your eyes pop and enhance them. I know that some of y'all who are like over 30 with a big girl job and a family are like, Noelle, you are crazy if you think I'm going to put hot pink or purple or blue on your eyes, but I encourage y'all, please try it. The look starts out with purple in the crease over here and fuchsia in the crease right here. So I'm actually going to start with the pink and then move into the purple. What we want to do in the middle is kind of blend those colors together. So we're going to start with that since they're darker, and then go around the eye a little bit here and here with the purple, and then on the lid and right under here it's going to be that shimmery turquoise color that I'm so in love with. I'm gonna do this at an angle, and I tried to scoot up closer for y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna start with the pink, and with those two new brushes I showed you, I'm gonna use the smaller one. So I'm gonna go in with that matte fuchsia color and work it on the inside of my eye right there. How cool is that, you guys? It matches my shirt perfectly. I really didn't plan that. I just love pink, but this is super pigmented. It's turning out exactly how I pictured it. It's almost got like a coral tint to it, but I like it a lot. So I'm just gonna blend it in a little more and then do the other eye. Make sure you get all the way into your inner corner. We are going to put some turquoise there, but I'm gonna show y'all how to make that turquoise pop the most. So here's the pink, and I'm gonna do the pink on the other eye. I know this looks so crazy, but here's my pink. I'm actually going to just wipe off the brush that I was just using, just a little bit to get most of the pink off of it. And then I'm gonna go into the purple matte color that I showed y'all and do this part of my crease over here. I look like I belong in the circus, don't I? I promise you guys, it looks super crazy right now, but once the rest of it's on and I get some eyelashes and highlight and lip gloss going, you're gonna love it. So I did the purple on this side, and now I'm gonna go on the other eye and do the purple as well. So guys, I've diffused it a lot. It looks kind of crazy because a lot of it's on my eyelids right now, but have no fear. I have a solution for that. I have a solution for everything. And I got this brand new concealer called Shape Tape by Tarte. So like I said, this is a concealer. So I did put it a little bit under my eyes, but only after I had already used my Mary Kay concealer and setting powder. It's really dry. I have some fine lines, so my Mary Kay concealer really helps blend that out. But this is really awesome. It has amazing coverage, and it's got a huge like lip gloss type wand at the end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this brush out, and then I'm going to get a flat concealer brush, and I'm going to dab the product onto the brush. And then I'm gonna go over my eyelid and try to cover up this eyeshadow. This is what you could call a cut crease. Typically with a cut crease, you'll go up over your actual crease a little bit more. But in this case, we're just covering up our eyelid colors. When you're doing this, you really need to keep your eyelid as relaxed as possible. I know a lot of people like to close their eye almost all the way. I do it a lot. But with this, you really, in order to not have lines from your lid being creased, you need to keep it super relaxed and open so you can see where your true crease is. Unfortunately, the shape of your eyelid, or however it folds, will go against you whenever you're doing something like this, because as you'll see, I have two little wings. I didn't do that. That's just what happened from me having my eyes a little bit lower, because that's how my eyes fold. Not a big deal. Like I said, we're gonna put shadow over it. This was just to get a cleaner palette for us to use. Hopefully in your brush kit, you have a round brush like this. It's really, really small. For under the eye, this is the brush that I want to use. For right here and this inner corner right here, underneath our lower lash line, we are going to put purple. And just try to get as close as possible. We are going to diffuse this down, so it's okay if you get it kind of low. So there it is. That looks super airy and diffused, and I'm gonna do it on the other one as well. Now we're gonna take the same brush and do it on the inner corner of our eyes. I'm going to take this brush and go over where that concealer creased on top, because this will get in the crease really, really well. And I'm just going to dust it off and do the same thing with the pink too. So in order to make this purple and pink work really well, it is awesome to use a highlighting shadow to kind of correct your shape and really nail it down, because it's hard to get it super symmetrical. So I'm gonna go into my awesome Mary Kay palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Moonstone under my brow to kind of highlight it. Because the shade is shimmery, it adds a really cool effect to the top of my other eyeshadow. See how it kind of shimmers? I love that. Now that we've got a really awesome transition going on, I've looked closer at the picture and I'm not really sure if it's blue all over the lid or purple on the outside and blue on the inside and underneath here. Because of my preference, I'm actually gonna extend the purple down onto the lid a little bit. So whenever you do this cut crease, you only have to do the inside part. So that makes your life a lot easier. So I'm just gonna take my purple shadow and dab it on to the outside of my eye right here. That looks super cool. I love purple. Purple can really, really make people's eyes pop, whether they're blue or hazel or green or brown. Purple is just a great color to have on your eyes. Something else that I've noticed about this shadow is there's not a lot of fallout at all, which is super, super awesome because it is so pigmented, but typically with really great shadows that have a lot of color and stuff, there will be a lot of fallout, but there isn't any on my face, so that's awesome. I went about halfway in on both of my eyes, and now I'm going to get a clean brush and go in with the blue. Well, I've been thinking about it, and I think I want to make the pink stand out a little bit more and mix in an orange and that rose gold. So I'm just gonna have fun real quick and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, this might be even crazier, but I love it. So I added some orange and that rose color to the inner transition right there. So now, because I've done that, I'm gonna have to go back over again and cut it out with the concealer. So I only did part of my eyelid because that's where I want the blue to go, but I also didn't do it as high up so that way the wing concealer that accidentally happened earlier won't happen again. All right guys, so now I'm gonna go in with this bright shimmery turquoise color and put it on my lid and underneath my lower lash line in the middle. And to get the inner corners and the bottom lash line, I'm going to clean off the brush that I used to do the purple and use it to go in with the shimmer turquoise. All right guys, so now I have all these awesome crazy colors on me. And now I'm gonna get into eyeliner. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a black wing and put some lashes on, and that'll be it for my eyes. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Voluminous Liner Noir, the liquid eyeliner with the felt tip pen, and I'm just gonna start carving out my eyeliner. All right guys, there's one of my wings, and I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. Okay guys, there's the eyeliner. I put my lash primer on and now I'm going to use my Mary Kay Lash Intensity. It's the best mascara. It is Better Than Sex by Too Faced at Sephora. This mascara is $18 and it's going to add length and volume to your lashes. And there are my lashes, but because this is a mermaid one, I am going to put some fake lashes on real quick as well. These are some lashes that I got from Sally's. I get most of my lashes from Sally's. They have a great selection and they just call my name every time I go in there because I do lash extensions, but I can't do them on myself. These are really fluffy and long, so these are the lashes I'm gonna use for this look. After you put your glue on your lash, you're gonna wait about 10 or so seconds. That way the glue gets tacky, it starts drying. It'll be easier for your lash to adhere to your lid. Anyways, gonna let this dry and then finish the rest of my face. Okay guys, so my lashes have dried. Of course, I can't forget my highlight. I'm going to do a little bit of some blush first. This is the most subtle blush I've ever seen in my whole life. This is the one I always use called Warm Soul. It's the mineralized blush from MAC. And I'm just gonna take some on my big blush brush and put it on the apples of my cheeks. This just gives you a little bit extra color, but it's not overwhelming, like, oh, she's wearing blush. So now that I've done my blush, I'm going to do my highlight. Mary Kay has come out with some illuminating drops that you can use as a highlighter, and I am so excited. I ordered several. They're not here yet, and they're only $18. So with something like that, you can wear it just as a highlight or add it into your foundation or CC cream or moisturizer, and you'll have a glistening glow. But anyways, here's my highlighter. I'm going to use my small blush brush that I always use for my highlight, and at an angle on my brush, I'm just gonna go on the top of my cheekbone and around my eye a little bit. If you've never used highlight before, now that the summer is coming, it is a great time to start. It can really just make your cheekbones pop out a little bit more, and whenever the sun hits it, like these lights, it creates a really pretty shine. I also like to put it at the tip of my nose and down the bridge a little bit, and up onto my forehead and between my brows, also on my cupid's bow and a little bit on my chin. Just really makes all the details pop. I love the effect that a highlighter can have on your lips, but it's time to do the lips. So I was lucky enough to, before they sold out, get a Jeffree Star Valentine's Day surprise box. I got a lot of awesome colors. I got a really crazy highlighter, but one of his most popular liquid lipsticks is Can't Relate. Look at how cute this is, okay? And literally it has sparkles, gold sparkles in it. So basically this is a liquid lip, and it's gonna dry down to be a matte, so it's gonna last a long time. But this color is like a nude pink, and I'm just gonna go over all of my lips, try to be as careful as possible because I'm not using a lip liner. I really want my lips to be super light since there's so much going on in my eyes. So this is like the accessory and this is the main piece. So this is what Can't Relate looks like. I'm so obsessed, but I really didn't want a matte. I have all this shimmer going and this glowy look, so I'm going to put my new favorite lip gloss on top of it. Y'all know that I'm very partial to MAC's lip glosses that they have because I used to work there, but after going through my supply that I have in Mary Kay, I started trying on the lip glosses. I used to use this one light pink lip gloss growing up. It's what I always wore for dance pictures or dance recitals. I don't know if this is the same one, but it might be. So this is the Neuroshine Plus Lip Gloss by Mary Kay. It runs for $15. But what I love about it is while you're wearing it, you're getting actual vitamins. It has vitamin C and vitamin E, and it has minerals in it. So this is in the color Pink Parfait, and I'm just gonna go over my matte lip with this. Now that I've used my Mary Kay lip gloss on top of my Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, it kind of lightened up the look of the lips, the color of the lips, and it gave them an awesome shine. And honestly, because of the coloring, it doesn't really look like I'm wearing anything more than lip gloss, and I love that, but it definitely lightened them up. But alright guys, so this is my NikkiTutorials slash Gigi Hadid slash mermaid eye using my new palette. Again, this was 20 bucks at Ulta with so many awesome spring colors. No, I do not expect you to do all this, but if you do, please message me or leave it in the comments. I would love to see any kind of look that this look inspired you to do. Unfortunately, I have nowhere to go tonight besides pick up my child. I hope you really enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I know I did, and I'm so excited for spring. Now off to do my spring fashion haul video.